Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real English Podcast. So wonderful to have you here with us today. Anna and Daniel here.
Hey, everyone! Before we started recording today, Anna and I were discussing what topic to speak about. We were talking about several ideas, and then we decided this was the perfect one.
And did you notice? Daniel said discussing, speak about, and talking, because today we are covering 3 words that all mean using your voice to communicate. Speak versus talk versus discuss.
These 3 words confuse learners at every level. When do you speak? When do you talk? When do you discuss? After today, you will know the answer instantly, every single time.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly when to use each word, the formality level of each one, how native speakers really use them, and common mistakes to avoid completely.
Before we start, tell us in the comments, which one do you use most in your English? Speak, talk, or discuss? Write your answer now.
Subscribe to Real English Podcast for a brand new episode every single day. Here we go. Speak versus talk versus discuss. Let us use our voices and go. Let us start with speak. Speak tends to be more formal than talk. It often suggests one person communicating to others, one direction, like a speech, a presentation, or a formal announcement. For example, the manager will speak to the team tomorrow. Could I speak to the manager, please? She spoke very clearly at the conference. He speaks 3 languages fluently. In every example, speak has a slightly formal or official quality. Speak is used when talking about languages. Do you speak English? She speaks French and Spanish. He can speak Mandarin. Can you speak Hindi? Always speak with languages. Never talk English or discuss French. Speak is also used in formal requests and professional situations. Could I speak to someone about my account? I would like to speak with the manager. May I speak? The president will speak at noon. All formal and official contexts. Speak is also used with to or with. Speak to someone, one direction, giving information or instructions. Speak with someone, slightly more mutual, like a conversation. I need to speak to you about something important. Can we speak with the team? Say these out loud. She speaks 4 languages fluently. Could I speak to the manager, please? He spoke very confidently at the meeting. Do you speak any other languages? Say each one with a slightly formal tone. Write a speak sentence in the comments. Now, talk. And talk is the casual, everyday version of speak. Talk suggests a 2-way conversation between people. Mutual exchange. It is informal, friendly, and natural. Most everyday conversations use talk. For example, we talked for hours last night. Can we talk? I was talking to my friend when you called. Let us talk about this later. She talks too fast sometimes. In every example, talk is casual, mutual, and 2-way. Talk is followed by to, with, or about. Talk to someone, casual conversation directed at them. Talk with someone, mutual conversation together. Talk about something, the topic of conversation. I was talking to my mom. We talked about the project. She talked with her team. Talk is also used in many everyday expressions. Talk sense. Say something reasonable. Talk nonsense. Say things that are not true. Small talk, casual conversation about unimportant things. Talk someone into something. Persuade them. We need to talk. Very dramatic. The key difference between speak and talk. Speak tends to be one direction and formal. Talk tends to be 2-way and casual. Could I speak to you? More formal. Can we talk? More casual and friendly. Both correct, different tones. Say these out loud. We talked for hours at the cafe. Can we talk about this later? She was talking to her friend on the phone. We need to talk. uh-oh. Say them with a casual, friendly tone. Write a talk sentence in the comments. Tell us something you talked about recently with a friend or family member. Show us.
Now, discuss. And discuss is different from both speak and talk in one very important way. Discuss means to talk about a topic in detail, examining it from different angles, considering different points of view. It is more thorough and more serious. For example, we discussed the project for 2 hours. They discussed the problem and found a solution. Let us discuss the options before we decide. The committee will discuss the proposal tomorrow. In every example, people are thoroughly examining a topic together. Discuss is always followed directly by the topic. No to or about needed after it. We discussed the project, not we discussed about the project. Discuss the options, not discuss about the options. This is a very common mistake. Never say discuss about. Discuss suggests a more formal and thorough examination. It is often used in professional, academic, and serious contexts. The board will discuss the budget. Students discussed the poem in class. The leaders discussed the agreement. All thorough examinations of a topic. Compare all three. We talked about the film. Casual mention. We spoke about the film. Slightly more formal. We discussed the film. We analyzed it thoroughly, considered different points, had a real examination of it. 3 very different levels of depth and formality. Say these out loud. We discussed the proposal for 2 hours. Let us discuss the options before deciding. The team discussed the problem and found a brilliant solution. Say them with a thoughtful, serious tone. Write a discuss sentence in the comments. Tell us something you have discussed recently, in a meeting, class, or with friends. Show us yours.
Now, real natural conversations. Listen to Anna and Daniel using speak, talk, and discuss naturally. Listen first, then repeat. Conversation 1, at work.
Daniel, can we talk about the new project for a moment? Of course. Actually, the manager wants to speak to the whole team about it this afternoon. Oh, good. Have they discussed the timeline yet? We discussed it briefly yesterday, but we need to talk about the budget too. Agreed. I spoke to the finance team this morning and they had some concerns. Did they? What did they say? They want to discuss the costs before anything is finalized. Makes sense. Let us all get together and speak about it properly as a group. Perfect. I will speak to the manager and arrange a meeting so we can all discuss it together. Conversation 2. Everyday life. Anna, I need to talk to you about something. Do you have a minute? Of course. What is it? You look serious. It is not serious. I just wanted to discuss some ideas for the weekend. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were going to say, we need to talk. Like something was wrong. No. I was speaking to my friend earlier, and she suggested we all go to the coast. Oh, I love that idea. Did you discuss the details? We talked about it for a bit. She speaks very highly of this particular beach town. Let us discuss the options over coffee. I will talk to a few people and see who can come. Conversation 3. Learning English. Daniel, do you speak any languages other than English? I can speak a little Spanish. I studied it at school, but I never get to talk to native speakers. The best way to improve is to actually talk with people. Even just small talk helps. I know. I was talking to someone in Spanish last week, actually. We discussed our favorite foods.
That is brilliant. Did you manage to speak confidently?
Mostly yes. We talked for about 20 minutes. I noticed I did not speak as nervously as before.
That is real progress. The more you talk, the more comfortable you become speaking.
Completely. And discussing topics you enjoy makes it so much easier and more natural.
Okay, mistakes. These are the errors we hear most often with speak, talk, and discuss.
Mistake 1. Discuss about. For example, We discussed about the project. Incorrect. Discuss is always followed directly by the topic. We discussed the project. Never say discuss about. It is one of the most common errors learners make with this word.
Mistake 2. Talk a language. For example, she can talk French. Incorrect. For languages, always use speak. She can speak French. Can you speak Hindi? He speaks 3 languages. Speak is always the verb for languages. Never talk. Mistake 3. Speak when talk is more natural. For example, I was speaking with my friend at the cafe last night. This is not wrong, but it sounds very formal and unnatural for a casual situation. I was talking with my friend at the cafe. Sounds much more natural. Memory trick. Speak. Think of a microphone. Formal, one direction, official. Talk. Think of 2 friends at a cafe. Casual, two-way, friendly. Discuss. Think of a whiteboard, examining ideas from all sides, thorough and detailed. Microphone equals speak. Cafe equals talk. Whiteboard equals discuss. Write that in the comments right now. And remember, never discuss about, just discuss the topic directly. Practice time. Choose speak, talk, or discuss. Say your answer out loud. Number 1. Do you blank any languages other than English? Speak. Do you speak any languages? Languages always use speak.
Number 2. Can we blank about this later? I am quite busy right now.
Talk. Can we talk about this later? Casual two-way conversation. Talk.
Number 3. The board will blank the budget proposal at tomorrow's meeting.
Discuss. We'll discuss the budget. Formal, thorough examination. And know about after discuss.
Number 4. Could I blank to the manager, please? It is quite important.
Speak. Could I speak to the manager? Formal request. One direction. Speak.
Number 5. We blank for hours at the cafe and lost track of time completely.
Talked. We talked for hours. Casual two-way conversation at a cafe. Talk.
Number 6. They blank the problem from every angle before making their final decision.
Discussed. They discussed the problem. Thorough examination from all angles. Discuss.
Write one speak, one talk, and one discuss sentence in the comments. We reply to everyone.
Brilliant episode. Let us recap. Speak. More formal. Often one direction. Used for languages and official contexts. Could I speak to you? She speaks 3 languages. The manager will speak to the team. Talk. Casual, two-way. Everyday conversation. Can we talk? We talked for hours. She was talking to her friend. Small talk. We need to talk. Discuss. Thorough examination of a topic from all angles. Never discuss about. Always just discuss the topic. We discussed the project. Let us discuss the options. The team discussed the problem. Memory trick. Microphone, speak. Cafe, talk. Whiteboard, discuss. And never discuss about. Your comment challenge. Write 1 speak sentence, 1 talk sentence, and 1 discuss sentence. All about your real life. 3 sentences. Show us all 3. We reply to every comment. Subscribe to Real English Podcast for a brand new episode every single day. We are always here for you. Thank you for being here. Keep listening, keep practicing, keep speaking. See you next time. Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode.